In 1863, an archaeologist poured plaster into a hollow beneath the ash of Pompeii. What emerged was not a statue. It was a person. 2,000 years earlier, this was one of the richest cities in the Roman Empire. 12,000 people, theaters, bathhouses, and a mountain above it all. The Romans had no word for volcano. Vesuvius was just a green mountain covered in vineyards. Nobody alive knew it had ever been anything else. But the mountain had been warning them for 17 years. A massive earthquake cracked the city in 62 AD. The Romans simply rebuilt and moved on. In the final days, the springs and wells went dry. Dogs howled. Small tremors shook the ground. The signs were everywhere and no one could read them. On an August afternoon in 79 AD, the mountain exploded with the force of 100,000 atomic bombs. A column of ash punched more than 30 kilometers into the sky. Day turned to night in minutes. Then the sky itself began to fall. Pumice rained on the city at 15 centimeters an hour. Roofs began to collapse under the weight. Thousands fled toward the sea. Thousands stayed. Across the bay, a Roman admiral launched his warships toward the disaster. The first recorded rescue mission in history. He never came home. Through the night, the eruption column collapsed and reformed again and again. Each collapse sent an avalanche of burning gas racing down the mountain. These surges burned at 700 degrees and moved faster than anything alive could run. The seaside town of Herculaneum was erased in an instant. At dawn, the sixth surge reached Pompeii itself. For everything still inside the walls, the end came. In less than a second. By afternoon, it was over. Where a city of 12,000 had stood, there was only a desert of ash, 6 meters deep. Even the coastline had moved. Rome never rebuilt Pompeii. Its name faded from the maps. Within a few generations, even its location was forgotten. The city slept for 17 centuries. In 1748, workmen digging a canal struck painted walls. Out of the ash came streets, bakeries with bread still in the ovens, an entire day frozen in time. The ash that killed the city also preserved it perfectly. Nowhere else on Earth shows ordinary Roman life in such detail. The catastrophe became a time capsule. Today, millions walk those streets every year, and above them Vesuvius still stands, still active, still watched day and night. 3 million people live in its shadow. Scientists agree the mountain will erupt again. The only question is when. And like the Romans, we have built our cities right against its slopes.